Hi, welcome to the Birkbeck Futures Bite-Sized Career Series. My name is Anna and I'm a career coach with Birkbeck Futures. Today's topic is writing CV personal profiles, personal statements and cover letters. The key takeaways from this session are, whatever your discipline, you will know what a CV personal profile needs in order to catch the attention of a recruiter, and you'll understand how to write a compelling and professional personal statement, as well as understanding the role of a cover letter, how to write one that complements your CV or application. Personal profiles. Recruiters spend typically 6 to 10 seconds scanning your CV to get an impression of it and decide whether it merits further reading. Your personal profile is going to be the first thing they see on it. So what is your personal profile saying about you right now? CV personal profiles. What is your profile there for? Well, it allows you to define yourself professionally and academically, if relevant, and showcase your targeted skills and achievements, which communicate to the reader that you broadly meet the criteria they are looking for, and that they should read the rest of your CV to fill in the rest of the details. It should contain data bursts of information, not prose, which reflect the requirements of the person's specification and job description. It should be factual and not contain lots of subjective terms, lots of adjectives, which are just opinions. And it should be tailored for each role you apply for. It's worth spending time on because it's often the first example of your communication skills that an employer will see. So it's a snapshot of you, past, present, and future. If you're changing career, this can also be referenced in your profile. And you can mention the role you are hoping to secure. Your personal profile should not be more than 6 lines, generally. So you will need to spend some time crafting it. The person specification. The person specification is the part of the job description where the employer will list the skills, qualities, and attributes they're looking for. And it's usually listed as part of the job description, separate to duties and responsibilities of the role. This is not always the case because the job descriptions are not always well written or clear, so you may need to spend some time deciphering what the requirements are. Qualities and skills are often listed as essential or desirable. So the first thing to do is to decode the job ad you're targeting, and you'll need to set some time aside to do this. So look at the person specification. Look at the duties and responsibilities. Highlight and make note of keywords, so key skills, attributes, experience, and any industry relevant terminology. And make sure you evidence these in your personal profile and your personal statements and cover letters. So decode the person specification. Circle the keywords. Start to brainstorm how you can evidence these from your experience, skills, and achievements. So think about appraisals and performance reviews in past jobs. Tailor your personal profile and your personal statement and cover letters. Include these keywords to get past applicant tracking systems, the ATS filters. You are the difference. If you want to stand out, you'll need to convey your USP, your unique selling point or unique selling proposition. What do you uniquely bring to the table and do very well? What unique combination of skills, experience, knowledge, and life experiences do you uniquely have? If this is something you haven't spent much time on before, then you can start now. Your USP is organic, and so it's worth checking in with yourself on a regular basis and audit and update what makes you unique. This is part of your personal brand and should be up to date and consistent across all platform channels you use. What are the 3 things employers want to know about you? They want to know, can you do the job? Do you have the capacity for the role? Do you want the job? Do you have the enthusiasm for the role? And they want to know, what are the intangibles that you bring that are uniquely yours? What can you add to the company culture? And how will you impact the team dynamics? Personal statements. Personal statements on online applications are your opportunity to showcase how you meet and exceed the needs of the role. If there's a word count, keep to it, as this shows attention to detail and being able to follow instructions as well. So think about what attracted you to the job. Why do you want to work for the employer? How do their values and purpose align with yours? Show evidence of your professional fit. How are your qualifications and experience relevant? Evidence how your skills match the job requirements. Include relevant past achievements which can position you well for the role. Don't forget that job descriptions are an employer's wish list for an almost perfect candidate, which doesn't really exist. You don't have to tick every single box. So show what you are willing to do to upgrade your skills or qualifications if there is something in the job description or person spec that you don't have. What aspects of your personality show how the role will suit you? And how do activities that you are involved in at work and outside of work demonstrate those personality traits? How is this a logical move forward for you? And how does it fit in with your long-term career aims? Cover letters. Cover letters can sometimes be confusing for people, but they should be seen as a complement to your CV or application. And they're an opportunity to let your personality and enthusiasm for the organisation and role shine through. They should be tailored, concise, one side of A4 max, unless the employer has specified a longer word count. And don't forget that a generic cover will stand out a mile. Your cover letter should be addressed to a named person rather than to whom it may concern. So make the effort to research who the hiring manager is, either on LinkedIn or by ringing the company and asking them directly to whom you should address your cover letter. And your cover letter needs to address these 5 points. Why them? Why you? You should highlight your most impressive achievements, but not repeat everything in that CV, just the really impressive career highlights. You can bring in something that's totally left field, that's not referenced in your CV, that makes your cover letter more compelling and interesting. And you must always end with a call to action. So don't forget, content is key. It's what you say and how you say it. So unlock the value in your achievements by answering the so what question. Show your impact with FAB statements. Put context to your achievements. FAB stands for feature, action, benefit. Feature is the way you did something creatively, efficiently. Action is what you did, and B is fit, the impact and value of your actions. So quantify, qualify, and add context. Remember, words have power, so use power words in your CV, personal profile, personal statements, and cover letters. On the Careers Portal, the Positive Action Words database, which will help you write really effective achievements. Before you click Submit, it's worth running through this checklist. Is it easy to read and well structured? Have you tailored it to the role? Do your skills, achievements, and experience stand out? Have you checked grammar and spelling? Does it only include information which positions you well for the role? Does your cover letter showcase your personality and enthusiasm? Are you happy with the way it looks and what it is saying about you? The Careers Portal is how we stay in touch with students. You have 24/7 access to a wide range of career resources, including support to help you develop outstanding CVs, personal statements, cover letters. These are video, audio, and written tutorials. You also, if you have a current CV, you have access to the CV 360, where you can upload your CV and get immediate feedback against 50 benchmarks used by employers. And this will also help you make your CV more ATS friendly, applicant tracking system friendly. If you don't have a current CV, you can use the CV Builder tool to build one. It walks you through the whole process of adding information, and at the end you set a format, a template for your CV, which you can download. To access the Careers Portal, just log into your My Birkbeck profile, scroll down to the Careers and Employability link and click, and you can register with us. So pulling it all together, we've looked at how to put together a CV personal profile which is readable, relevant, and memorable. We've explored how to write a professional and impact personal statement that evidences your professional and personal fit for the role. And we've looked at cover letters and how they are an opportunity to let your personality shine and which should complement your CV or job application.